Hello, today I would like to explain why did I choose to be a DJ. What was my goals? Actually, first of all, I want to explain you my university life. I was alone. I had to go to school. On the other hand, I had to work because I had to live on my own. So on the one hand, I go to school, additionally, I work and I try to improve myself. It was really hard for me because being in Istanbul, doing all this in Istanbul is really hard, really hard. Because imagine there is traffic jam, everything is expensive. Work takes a lot of time, and school and study the lessons, etc. Take a lot of time, and they are really tiring. When I start my last year in university, I understood that school isn't important. If I'm not a doctor, or if I'm not at the top of a university or a field of the top, it's how can I say, useless. It's useless, and I don't have capital. I didn't have a capital to start my own job. So it was unimportant. It doesn't make sense to give your years for being an employer, a worker, low paid, who is low paid. So I wanted to find a way to save my life because I was in love with nightlife. I was in love with entertainment, eğlence, yes, entertainment. So I didn't want to be stuck in four walls at home and four walls at work. So by the way, now imagine, I don't remember the past prices, rents, and minimum wage, but I will explain all of them with current life, based on current prices. Minimum wage is 22,000 Turkish liras, almost. The rent in Istanbul, for instance, for me, 15,000 Turkish liras. Deposit 15,000 Turkish liras. If there is a real estate agency between me and the owner, I have to pay commission, 15,000 Turkish liras. And there is subscription fees, and there are bills. I have to pay more than 45,000 Turkish liras for the first step, for the beginning, and I have to work, and I have to pay almost my all money for rent. How will I live? How will I buy something? Nothing. I could do just nothing. So I didn't want to live like this. I thought that if I can find a job which is fun, I could make money on the one hand and satisfy my needs about entertainment, about nightlife, music, etc. So I started to research the internet. How can I be rich? how can I have fun and make money at the same time, at the exact same time. I researched, there was dancing, singing, there were dancing, singing, painting, etc. There were a lot of things, but I couldn't choose anyone because my voice isn't nice. I can't be a singer. I don't want to show you my voice. Anyway, dancing, professional dancers are start at their fifth age. When they are 5 years old, they start. So I was 22 years old. I was 21 years old. I couldn't do that. And my body doesn't look nice for the stage, in the middle of the stage. Actually, look, it's not nice enough. So I'm playing an instrument. Piano takes years. Guitar takes 1 or 2 years. 1 year or 2 years. And they are hard. And they are expensive. So I didn't want to play an instrument because I didn't have time. If you graduate, you have to leave the dormitory. And I was leaving dormitory at my last year. In my last year. So I would be an employer and homeless. So I had to find a job and a home. But as I said, they doesn't make sense. They doesn't make sense. So I didn't want to work as a manager because I wouldn't be a manager at the first step. There would be a long way in front of me. For years I would be sürünmek. I would be creep. I didn't want to do that. Anyway, what was I talking about? Okay, after all of them, I found being a DJ. It was cool. It was easy when we compare with other skills. It's pretty easy. Because I just, how can I say? I have to learn the machine, using the machine, and I have to have experience. That's it. I just press or turn the buttons, and the machine does everything. So it's easy and cool. I tried to be a DJ. On the one hand, I went to Ankara because in Istanbul everything is really expensive. Ankara is better, little better. And there was a pandemic, by the way. So I couldn't make money, but I had to I would lose a lot of money. So I didn't want to do that. I went to Ankara. I started a job. No, I started a voluntary. What was it? Volunteer. There was a project, and I attended the project, joined the project, and I was a volunteer for what was it? Autistic. Sorry.
Autistic.
For autistic children, and I got an offer from there. 2 days I was a volunteer, and 5 days I was a worker and 7 days I had to take care autistic children. Okay. After that, I saved my money and I went to Pioneer Academy course, and I learned the machine. Of course, I didn't have any experience, so it wasn't enough, but it was the first step for me. It was a step for me. Anyway, after that, I started to I went to Istanbul again. I returned to Istanbul and I started to practice at home with my friends, because they put the equipment, they moved the equipment to their home, because they lose a lot of money for studio, but they couldn't make money because of pandemic, so they closed the studio and they put everything in their home, and I went to their home and I always practiced. After that, I became a DJ. I started to play as a professional. After that, I was really tired and I wanted to be I wanted to return to health tourism, and I wanted to improve my English and being far away from the stage and the stress, because it is really stressful. Anyway, I learned health tourism. I improved my English but I realized that I missed too much being at the stage and music and DJing, so I returned back to my own job again. After that, I went to Istanbul, I went to Antalya, I worked, etc., etc. There was there are a lot of details. Anyway, now still I'd like to be a DJ. I'm a DJ already at a restaurant, at a nice hotel. There is a restaurant, it's an open area, it's in the hotel, in the border of the hotel, so I play there as a DJ, and I'm based on salary, but it's not enough for me, because I want to be famous and I want to show all the world my skills. For now, I'm trying to challenge my camera phobia, and today I went to the gym. On the one hand, I try to take care of my hairs, my body, my posture, and overcoming the camera phobia, etc. After all of them, when I collect them, when I produce my own tracks, I will start to show them advertising, and I will be a famous DJ, I hope. It's almost 15 minutes. I have to go because if I keep it more than 15 minutes, I have to cut it, and I can't edit. It's already the 4th or 5th video because I couldn't prepare for this video in my head, words, sentences, etc. So I shoot this video without any preparing because I went from the gym and I will go to the job. So take care and bye.